and we have a new logo to talk about. This is Dramascripted Saturday, where I give you my thoughts and opinions on the most noticeable things that happened in this past week in wrestling, but how we do on every Dramascripted Saturday. My name is Dante, by the way. We start off with the ratings, and we have Raw with the first time in a long time. Raw with over 2.7 million. NxT with 685K. And AEW with 1.17 million. So those are your ratings. And let's hop right into the first topic of today with NxT has a new logo. The new logo looks really, I want to say hippie-ish. It looks like it has like a bleach, tie thing going on. Obviously, you can see the new logo on the top left or top right of the screen. It has to do with the rebranding that Vince wants. Vince wants NxT to go back to its roots, for new and development talent, which I do not know what they are going to do with veterans such as Samoa Joe, who's been wrestling for 15 years on the main stage on major programs, and you have Johnny Gargano, and you have Ciampa. I do not know. Oh, and obviously Kyle O'Reilly. I do not know what WWE plans to do with those veterans, because few of those people that I just named are not new to this drama scripted career, and WWE wants to take NxT back to its roots. So I don't know if they're going to get forced to go to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, or are they going to stay there on NxT until the new transition fully take over? I don't really understand why Vince is doing this. And I really like NxT the way how it has, but now it's going all the way back to just pure development training. I like how currently NxT is a mix of both. It has veterans and it has new people that WWE is training in their performance center, but now he just wants it strictly for training. So I really don't see how this transition is going to work smoothly, and I want to see how it plays out overall. But that's the NxT news. Dynamite news: CM Punk came out, did another promo. It wasn't as good as his first, in my opinion. This first promo was like, he's back, more electric. Crowd was still electric. Just promoting and all out, and then kind of gave a tease about Daniel Bryan, because the crowd started chanting yes, and he goes, "That's someone else's stick. You may have to be more patient for that." Obviously hinting that Daniel Bryan will indefinitely return at All Out at September 5th. I can, no shadow of a doubt, saying that Darby versus CM Punk match is, going to be good. But as the promo wise, he really, much of the same thing. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's really much of the same thing. CM Punk talking, but all in all, it's very, very good to have CM Punk back in the wrestling industry and actually physically wrestle. So that's going to be good to see. I can't wait for September 5th for All Out. WWE storylines, I want to briefly go over the trouble in the Roman family with the Usos basically locking out Paul Heyman from the Roman family office, and then interrogating him, like, you knew Brock was coming back on Saturday, right? And then Paul Heyman saying no, he had no idea. Then them asking questions like, "Oh, why did you send us back to the locker room?" And then Paul Heyman saying no, that was the tribal chief's order. It's just very, very, suspicious. And it's like, can Paul Heyman really be trusted? If you look at the history of Paul Heyman, even the backstage stuff at ECW, he's always been a liar and a snake in the grass. So I really like where this storyline is going. Will Paul Heyman stay loyal to the tribal chief, or will he turn on the tribal chief and go back to his real prodigy guy, Brock Lesnar? Only time will tell with this. This is obviously going to be a slow build. Apparently Brock signed on for like 8 matches over for the next 2 years. I don't know how many appearances, but it was rumored for 8, just a solid 8 matches. So we'll gotta see how WWE uses his appearances and uses his matches. As of now, it looks like they're going for Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules because, hey, you know, Finn Balor kind of got screwed by John Cena and no one gave a fuck. Let's be honest. I kind of honestly forgot about Finn Balor was honestly supposed to be the original challenger for Roman Reigns' title till Baron Corbin came in and jumped him, and then Cena came in and jumped him, and then Cena signed the contract. So it looks like they're leading up for Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules, even though Finn Balor asks for his title shot next week, but I highly doubt they're going to do that. So obviously they're going to stretch that to Extreme Rules, and that'll be your last match on that card. And another thing I want to talk about is the Becky Lynch heel thing. We're only a week in, and I don't. To me, it's not working. Fans are still cheering because obviously we're all still just glad to finally have her back. Bianca Belair won her, was it a Fatal 4-Way, a Fatal 5-Way? She won that match on SmackDown, so now she is the legit #1 contender for Becky's title, and it looks like we're going to build up this feud, and then we're going to have that match on Extreme Rules. Now, this is where I want Belair to win, but I also don't, because now it feels like we're playing hot potato with the women's title, and I don't like when WWE plays hot potato. So it sucks, but I for the sake of not playing hot potato, I want Becky to still win. But I feel that Bianca Belair should win her title back maybe at a later date, like at the Royal Rumble, or that new 2-day celebration that WWE is doing for New Year's. Might as well bring back New Year's Revolution at that point, since this a new event is actually real and it's actually happening. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me on this past week of wrestling. If you like what you have witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care about this video. And until next week, I'll give you my predictions on All Out. But until next weekend, guys, I'm Dante. Take care. And I'm out of here. Later. And peace.